Imagine you want to build a calculator, one that can add, subtract, multiply, and even compare numbers. How would you tell JavaScript to do all that? It's simple. With basic operators, you can turn JavaScript into your own calculator. Let's see how it works. Hey there coding enthusiast, welcome back to the JavaScript from Zero to Hero course, and in this video, we are going to explore basic operators in JavaScript. These operators allow you to perform all sorts of tasks like calculations and comparisons. I'll show you how to use them step by step in Visual Studio Code. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Now let's create a new file named operators.js. Operators are like the instruction we give to JavaScript. They tell the program to do things like adding numbers or comparing values. Let's go over the most common types of operators. So first, we have arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators help us perform basic math just like a calculator. So let's see arithmetic operators. Here, I'm adding a command, arithmetic operators. First in the list is the addition operator. So this operator is for addition. Second, we have subtraction operator. So this is for subtraction. Then we have multiplication operator. So this is multiplication operator. And last we have division operator. So this is division operator. Now let's write some code to see these in action. So here I am declaring a variable with let keyword a and setting the value to 10. Now let's create one more variable named b with value 5. Now let's use these operators. So I'm adding a log statement, console.log. Then first let's see addition operator. So I can do addition of two numbers using addition operator. So I can write like a plus b. Now let's run the code. So click on this play icon. And in the terminal, you can see we have the calculated value 15. Now let's see the remaining operators. So I am duplicating this statement using Shift Alt plus down arrow. Let's duplicate it for multiplication and division. Now let's change the operator. So subtraction, then multiplication, and the last one is division. Now let's run the code again. And here you can see we got the calculated values. So these are arithmetic operators. Now you know how arithmetic operators works. Next, we have assignment operators. So assignment operators help us to assign values to variables. So let's see it. Here I am adding the new command, assignment operators. So first in the list is equals to. Next, we have plus equals to operator, plus equals to, then we have minus equals equal to. Now let's see how they work. So here let's define a new variable c with a value 20. So here we have used our first operator equals to, which is used for assign values to variables. Now let's see the second operator. So here I am writing c plus equals to 10. And now let's log this variable console.log c. So this operator means add 10 to c and the current value of c is 20. So after adding 10, it will be 30. So let's comment the above statement. Now let's run the code again. Yeah. So here you can see we got the value 30, 20, then add plus 10 to c, then it will be 30. Now let's see minus equals to, let's type c minus equals to 5. And now let's log c again. It will log the value 25. So here the value will be 30 and after 30 minus 5, then the value will be 25. So this operator means minus 5 from C. So let's run the code again. And here you can see first we got the value 30 and after that it became 25. So these are assignment operators. Now let's see comparison operators. Comparison operators are used to compare values and they return either true or false. So here I'm adding one more line of comparison operators. So first in the list is double equals to. So this operator is used to check if two values are equal or not. Next we have not equals to operator. So this operator is used to check if two values are not equal. So if two values are not equal. Third we have greater than operator. So this is used to check if one value is greater. Last we have smaller than. Checks if one value is smaller. So let's see some example. So here I am going to create two more variable. First is d equals to 10. Then let e equals to 5. Let's comment the above statement. So I am commenting the above logging statement. Now let's add a log statement. So console.log, and let's see the first operator, which is double equals to. So d double equals to a. Let's run the code, and in the terminal you can see we got the value false, which means d is not equals to e. Now let's write all the remaining operators. So here I am duplicating this statement, and then we have not equal to, then after this greater than, and the last one is less than. Now let's run the code again, and here you can see we got the values. So the first statement is d is not equals to e, which means 10 is not equals to e. So the first statement is false. Then the second is true, means d is not equals to 5, that is true. And the third is d is greater than e, so this is also true. And the last one is d is less than e, so the last statement is false. So these are comparison operators. Now finally we have logical operators. So logical operators are used to combine multiple conditions. You can think of them as a decision makers. So let's see them. So first I'm commenting these statements, and then after this let's add a new comment, logical operators. So first in the list is the AND operators. So this means AND. So this is used to check both conditions must be true. Next in the list is OR operator. So this means OR, and it's used to check at least one condition must be true. And the last one is we have NOT operator. So it means NOT, and it flips the result. So let's see them one by one. So let's see them. So here I am declaring a new variable if the weather is sunny or not. So I am setting a boolean value true, and let's declare the second variable, which is weekend, which is also true. Now let's add a console.log statement, and here I'm checking if the weather is sunny and is weekend. So let's run the code. So here you can see in the terminal we got the value true, so which means that both conditions are true. Now let's duplicate it, and instead of AND operator I'm adding OR operator. So for OR operator, at least one value should be true. Now let's duplicate it again, and now let's add the last operator. So last we have NOT operator. Now let's run the code again. Okay, now in the terminal you can see we got all the values. So the first condition is true because is weekend and is sunny, both variables are true. Then the second condition is also true because we only need one of them to be true, but here both values are true, so this condition also true. And lastly we have NOT operator. So NOT operator is used to flip the value So if the weather is true, then it will flip it to false. And if the value is false, then it will change it to true. So that's the use of not operator. Now let's change the values. So here I am changing the value of is weekend to false. And now let's run the code again. So here you can see the first condition is failed because we need both values to be true, but one of them is false. And the second condition is true because we only need one of them to be true. Lastly, we have the not operator, which is used to flip the value. So this is a quick introduction to basic operators in JavaScript. These are the building blocks for making your programs do math and logic. Practice it with your own and you will quickly see how powerful they are. I hope you found this video helpful. If you want the source code, then please do check out in the description. I'll attach a link over there. This video is a part of a JavaScript from Zero to Hero course, so please do check out our playlist. Like this video, share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button and also press the bell icon. I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding, everyone.